Newtown was just one of a lot of examples of places that were idyllic before the catastrophic event that happened there. And there have been a long list before and after Newtown of places that consider themselves one of those places where it would just never happen here. And unfortunately it did. So I pick up the call from a provider who I know and who I can hear the sirens in the background, so I know he's going someplace quickly, and tells me that they're on the way to what has been described as an active shooter, currently ongoing. Don't have any idea how many people were injured at that point, and don't really have a clear understanding of the magnitude of the event. Can I get there? So the ride over there was just an attempt to gain as much information as we could. Some of that information was garnered from public sources. What had already gone out from people listening to police, law enforcement scanners, what had gone out from social media, etc., about folks that had some information from people who were there. But literally, it was almost unknown, the magnitude of the event. We got there, we were somewhat distant to the event. We had to make the last approach on foot because of the overwhelming number of responders and parents and folks from the community, which is a very, very small community in Connecticut. So the access for us, we made the last bit on foot and got there. And when I got there, I quickly spoke to some other folks who had already been in the school and were able to give me a clear understanding of how many people had been involved. And the fact that their first estimate was that there really wasn't any medical care to provide. And, because of where I was, geographically in the state, I was responding I got there about an hour after the shooting occurred. So all of the people inside the school, there was really no one to attend to, unfortunately. I wish there had been more work to do. And I unfortunately look back on that day, and one of the things I'm most bothered by is that there was no one to take care of, and that the nature of the wounds were such that there was nothing to do. In saying that, it just makes me even more committed to hoping to develop process that if there is someone to take care of, that we are capable and ready to do that. Because I want to be able to be in a position where if there's anything I can learn from this, that we put it forward. And we get it out there and we make sure that if it's there to be used, that we make sure it's useful. And my hope is, the folks who are sitting in their places thinking, this will never happen here, or my group is good, my responders are good, my fire department, my EMS service, my police officers, we're good, because if you take that and you sit back and you're missing the opportunity to take a good critical look and make a decision about if there's something you can do to improve the likelihood that, not only will we be good at doing our job as we're responding, but we'll be as prepared as we can be before, during, and after to kind of continue to be responders and humans and continue to be functional.